What up guys, Carney here. This time, map of the month, April. We have a lot of cool maps this month and I'm actually thrilled to talk about those. They are both like cool maps and like weird maps, especially weird maps sometimes, honestly. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this episode, because I'm really looking forward to discuss about those maps. So let's start with the 20th, the last rank. Now honestly the last place is a really weird one because it's once again Rapion. I'm sorry, last time last place, now this time last place. But this time it's a little bit different because honestly, looking at the record of it, the map doesn't even look that bad, like honestly like a huge improvement. But then when I join TFF and jump on that map, it's suddenly Rapion feat Gabcho. And it's kinda different, honestly. And I don't know why that is. So, honestly, just take the last place in form of this TFF version, because the TFF version is super sloppy and weird and bad. And I can't tell about the record version because like it didn't see it. Maybe it's on FFS, but like just take this last place for the TFF version only. Apart from that, like the map it's just like, I get that it's OS, and I don't mind the OS, but it's just so sloppy made in both track and decoration, honestly. Though, even in the TFF version, there are some cool bits of decoration. Like, I felt like the early game was pretty cool, and then it went just downhill somehow, with just some tiny nitpick well-done decorations. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to think about this map. I feel like Rapion is still getting somewhere. I don't know about Gabcho, honestly, because like I'm not even sure now if he's part of the map initially or not. Like, please share in the comments. I think you watch my videos. I just didn't have the time to reach out to you because I was really in a hurry with this, you know. But yeah, that's why I specifically point out that it's really just a TFF version, because I'm hella confused on this one. And given the TFF version, it's the worst in the list for me. So yeah, let's move on. So honestly, I was thrilled seeing Hugao making another map. But then I played it and honestly, that's the most uncanny shit I've played in ages. I literally don't know, like, in order to explain it, think about it like this. Imagine the feeling, or maybe you are one of those persons, you know the feeling a non-anime person gets when they play, for example, a old Yami map, or like, I don't know, Cytex Sayonara, like you having all this anime stuff in it, and they just despise anime. And that's why it feels just uncanny to play this map to begin with, no matter how everything else in it plays. That's the exact feeling I think I have with this one. It's just like why the fuck are those gifs in there? Like, it's probably just haha funny, but like, I just feel so weird playing this thanks to that. I don't even fucking know. The song is also weird as hell. I just feel so weird playing this. And I will never ever play it again. It's just, I don't want to feel like this again. I feel so filthy and rotten from inside. Real talk. And like, apart from the track that kind of not too bad, literally I can't play this map. And simply because I can't play this map, I literally can't even consider it like even a single place higher. It's just so weird for me, honestly. I feel so incredibly uncanny playing this. I don't even know how Slimy will implement this map now for the recording, honestly, given that, yeah, I prefer this video not to be 18 plus, honestly. Honestly, I don't want that. But yeah, so I'm actually kinda more subjective than objective in my list, but for this one I really have to be biased about it, like honestly. I literally can't stand this map. Literally not. It's not possible, sorry. Also sorry to you both mappers, but like yeah, your other stuff I prefer that anytime. Not this one, no please. I don't wanna see this again, thanks. Let's move on. Hell yeah, rank 18, the amazing Regen XIV, the fourth of the Regen X series, which I don't know, I feel like Regen X is just some galaxy type of shit or something that's just like a skybox, but isn't it amazing? Finally, the fourth part we were all been waiting for. I feel like probably was anyone waiting for Regan X, the next part? I mean, in all honesty, at this point I'm not even sure what difference in those maps. It's literally just looping. Let's put a skybox on it. And have some not even symmetric spawn pattern of pillars. What the hell is that? Anyway, there's nothing much more to say. Enjoy the new Regan X, I guess. You 3-4 people who are interested in it. I mean, it's granted, it's not too bad to play. It's just plain boring to talk about, honestly. I'm just waiting till I get to the good part. We're just going for the little ones here till we starting. And I feel like the mappers are well aware of that because it's Regan X. Play it if you like it. Have fun. Enjoy. Damn, TX outdid himself with this one. Okay, jokes aside. Zaku Whispering Dawn is rank 17. Drama aside, let's just talk about the map. And honestly, the map is actually insanely boring. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's the best map objectively probably from Zaku. Because the track is just working smoothly and all, but I'm gonna be honest, it's not my favorite. Like, aside if TX had like half of the track and decoration in it, like who even gives a shit? The map's still boring, honestly. Because for me, stuff like Industrial Valley has kind of more character than this one. This map feels just plain flat nature, and even TX had better stuff, and Zaku really just as much character as you can give a Zaku map, honestly, because Zaku map's not really known for characteristics. But I'd even say that stuff like Industrial Valley is better, because it just feels more dynamic and more like something. Maybe it's also the song, it just feels super plain, literally. So yeah, Whispering Dawn is honestly, like, objectively the smoothest, but same time, just also very boring. And yeah, you're not last. You're 17th. I think it's fair for this map. And I'm just looking for the next one. But yeah, you can play it if you're like into like those Flatland WFF tracks. Though I think that one is not even too much WFF-able. I don't know, honestly. I mean, you can skip half of the parts, yeah, but it's feels also like it's not saving super much time. I wouldn't know. I didn't play it. Like, in the WFF sense. I played it a couple of times like this, but yeah. Whispering Dawn, it's okay. You know what? Yeah, okay. You know what? Yes. Yes, I did it. Yes, I put my Hold W track above some of those maps in here. I did it. Carnickel Race is ranked 16. And do I have my reason for this? Kind of. The simple thing is that personally I would have put it probably 20th. Okay, no, maybe 18th. But there's a simple reason why it's above that. Because, simple put, while it's literally just most of the time hold W, you can drift it. And I wasn't too aware of that till like, I don't know, Kirill, I think it was Kirill, or was it Slimy? No, it was Kirill, I think. I don't know. But I was informed about that this is a thing, that you can do this, basically the whole map, somewhat, and you get faster by it. And it's not even too easy, because you have to, like, in between drive again just W, then you know, manage the jumps and all, and then sometimes it's one shot, sometimes it's like a little bit of steering. It's like, I don't know, I mean, I'm looking for arguments for making a whole W track competitive at this point. I get it. But let's be real. Given the proper decoration, like the decoration I did on the original Rooflight race, the song, it makes it kind of feel like some trip to drift through this entire map, honestly. So yeah, it's like those nitpick reasons why I put it above. Because it's just hilarious, honestly, and it's also gives it a kind of unique setting, don't you think? I mean, sure, we have Darmus Volume 3 Goddess Gracious, which is very drift reliant, but I don't think there's a more drift reliant map than Race. Literally not. And also you have the last part of the tunnel with the one shade jumps. So you can easily mess that up if it's like the only really obstacle you have. You know, like it's just kinda playing with your mind that you're free to go 2 minutes straight and then you gotta like aim those jumps. It's just a super weird experience, honestly. But yeah, we're about to start with the really cool stuff. Okay, rank 15 may be unexpected for some people, but Genji feed robot Eden's Echo is honestly hot garbage. In my opinion, of course. Let me explain you why. This map has weird parts, honestly, that are kinda cool ideas in concept, but same time, honestly, if I had to describe this map in a short manner, it would be like, I don't know, Temo version of a mixture of Superior and Driving on the Heights. It has the song vibe, Driving on the Heights, with the track, but same time the decoration is kinda superior in worse fashion. So the decoration isn't really a problem, it's just kind of feeling weird at times. The track, however, is hot garbage. Insanely hot garbage. Every freaking single part is scripted. Most of the parts don't even feel well to drive. I had a horrible time playing this. Honestly, super horrible. Most of the time I was also too slow at some parts for some reason. I don't even know why. Like, you would expect if everything is scripted anyway, if you have enough time to script every damn wrong input in your map, you could also make slow scripts. You don't, apparently, or they're like too weird to aim. And while some criticize at Superior that I played the map wrong, I played every freaking part like in the record. So if anything is wrong, blame Slimy for it. Literally. Blame him! Okay? So, yeah. This map is horrible, literally. So why it's still 15? Okay, I'm only saying like it's horrible, it's trash, I hate it. So why it's still that high compared? Well, they tried something with it. And it has still character, don't get me wrong on this. And there are cool ideas. And the decoration in some bits is really cool still. It just feels like hot garbage overall, and that's that. So yeah. And also I'm still a little bit like, I'm wondering, maybe it's a good HDM map. I really still think of maybe adding one guy, like maybe I just ask vendors soon about every freaking HDM map to get like some proper HDM feedback in my conclusions. Because I'm like out of the scene for a while now. But yeah, if I compare it with stuff like Superior, or okay, maybe that's a rough comparison. Maybe like Somnium or something like this. This map just feels so incredibly inferior. And I don't know, maybe I don't know who did what in this map, honestly. And I don't know Robot's experience with maps. Maybe it's his first track and I'm like ranting him the shit out of him and he's like, oh my god, I just made a single track. I'm just stating what I feel like of this map is, and yeah, it's really not it. Maybe I expected too much from Genji because I'm kind of a Genji fan. Yeah, I just don't like it, honestly. Probably if you like know that you can have fun with it, but for me it felt just, it was torturous, honestly. Either way, I'm looking forward to incoming Genji maps. Until then, we're gonna continue with rank 14. I had a lot to say about Deathcore Back Inside. Back Inside 2, I mean. And this is Deathcore Back Inside, the map that came after the second, so it's basically, I guess it was just not recorded till then. Back Inside 1, however, honestly feels like it has more character than the second one. And it feels also less smooth. So same time, I admire that he got better, but same time, it's sad that the characteristic kinda vanished in part 2. So Deathcore, make a part 3 of Back Inside, combining the best of 2, and then I will talk more about you. Alright, move on to the next. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Did you guys mess that up? I'ma be honest. When I read Zebra and MyKids, I'm like thrilled to see it. I'm thrilled to play it. I feel like those guys really got something to them. But Destiny, oh my freaking hell, what the... Who is responsible for this track? I don't even wanna know, honestly. I think I don't wanna know. I just don't. You know what? So yeah, The decoration, honestly, is cool as always. We have some slight slow load issues here and there, which is odd for a style like this, because it's like wide open and shouldn't be too much, but at the same time, Romance from the Elite is also like this, so it's still object heavy despite being wide open and all. That's okay. Either way though, this track, once again, I gotta drop it, hot garbage. Not as hot garbage as Eden's Echo. Definitely not. And I don't place it that low because of, oh my god, Zebra and Michaels have to deliver every freaking time because they are Zebra and Michaels. As you know, maybe. I hate that behavior. I consider it bullshit to look at names for such claims. And we'll discuss it with a specific map later on anyway. So, yeah. But if I just look at the map, it's also like, honestly, it feels garbage, kinda. In between there are cool parts, but there are the bad bits in this track are too many to ignore. This map is flawed as hell, and it's sad because I see the potential, like it's there. There is cool stuff in this map, but it's just made in a way that I don't want to play it again. Honestly, not. Like, just go to Intrepid. Just go to I'm definitely. Opus. I think Opus was a Serious Zebra made with similar style. Just go to those, really. But this one can vanish. I'm afraid it's just not good. Really not. Anyway, it's still better than what's below it, so let's move on from here. Can only get better. Oh my god, say you made it. You are in front of Zebra and Michaels. I can't believe it. Rank 12 is Say's Volume 1. Plateau of Control. Crazy good title. Where did you get that one from? Anyway, I think it's plain obvious that I was part of this map in some bits, like giving him advice and helping him out. It's the science mainly, and you know, there's the star, so yeah, I did some stuff, but really not much, honestly. Most of it was really playtesting. So, given the map itself, Say finally could show off that he's good. Like, he has some skills. Still a long way to go, of course, but skills still there. And that's why I put this map also rather higher than the ones below. Because the one, you know, the others play a little bit more in the Champions League, of course. But this one is not to underestimate. Because for an HDM, it plays pretty well, honestly. Like, the parts aren't too overdosed. Like, I'm not referring to the map, you know what I mean. I refer to the, you know, level of retardation, of brain rot in the parts. The parts are rather simple. And yes, he used SF scripts. So, there's a little unnecessary script fix. I'd say it's kinda more efficient in this map than in like Shondek's maps or something, because they're like not bending the parts, it's just like he made it sloppy, so he fixed it to make it better. While I don't prefer this method, it's okay given it's just volume 1, you know, so I can look over it this time. Next time though, I don't want to see this again. Apart from that though, as said, cool parts honestly. Decoration could be better, but the bits he did are still pretty good for a first try. And I don't feel like it's like bad or something. Though I would have said he could have put more effort in some edge covering, especially on that slide part. The NBRs are like kind of floating. I don't like this too much. But yeah, I'm looking forward to more Say maps, honestly. I hope you do too, because we could maybe experience some slightly different HDM approach in the style he's going for. And yeah, I think he can cook. So, Say, good job. I wanna review more of your stuff, so make sure to keep cooking. Oh man, so if Andro's Paradise, which we talk about later, is like the very great Undershell parody, I'd say Hooligan's Plastic Love is a pretty fine version of a Quantum map, honestly. Because it's kind of what this map gave me. The song is pretty cool, honestly, it feels different from the Quantum vibe, but like everything in the map, honestly, gave me some Quantum Volume 1, Volume 2 mixture with enemy territory type of stuff, and maybe the other stuff I don't really know about Quantum or like even the Moonlight history. But I definitely feel like this is what he was going for, that this is inspiration of this Plastic Love track and decoration. And it feels nice. It feels very nice and relaxing. Which is why I give him the rank 11 here. It's not perfectly executed, honestly, but same time, I don't know if Hooligan is even the map. It's the first map I think I've seen of him. And it's smooth for this, honestly. Yeah, would I play it a lot? I don't know. Same time though, I wouldn't mind it. Like, it could appear in DM and I'm like, oh yeah, Plastic Love. I didn't play that a while, so why not? Feels super cool, honestly. The only flaw part is like that one wall ride, you know, the Time to Shine wall ride, Quantum Volume 2, where you go like in this loop and then up, 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 up. The markers appear a little late at the end of the wall ride, so maybe I was high up at my first try and I just fucking died. Maybe take this in consideration next time. But apart from this, super cool map. Yeah, I definitely like it. It has also some cool touches in the city bits, honestly, with some stairs, with some antennas. There are slight improvements to this OG style. So he can cook, and he cooked that smoothly for this simple approach that I grant him the 11th rank, as I already said. So yeah, ain't nothing much more about to say it though. Actually, keep cooking. Just like say, keep cooking. Maybe cook a feet, but at the same time your styles probably won't match. Anyway, keep cooking. Oh boy, KLS is a mapper that truly fascinates me, I'ma be honest. I really like KLS stuff. And seeing a speed map, KLS feats Sandy, who is also very improving in her decoration skills. Like hell, that's some fine stuff here and there. I'm amazed how weird this map is. It's hot garbage, but same time hot stuff. It's like cool garbage, honestly. Because while I feel like whoever made a decoration in specific bits, because I feel like this must be a mixture, given that Chaos is also a decorator, and Sandy, I think, is not a really speed track maker? I don't know. You can answer in the comments if you know, I don't know. I feel like at some parts, really, they did their best. Their very best that you have no freaking clue how you turn, how the map gonna continue. They really put all their efforts in that. Literally, unironically. That's how this map feels in a lot of bits. Apart from that though, if you know what to do in the parts, the map feels great. Kind of, you know? And what I really like about this one is that while the decoration feels kinda misplaced in some bits, sometimes I admire the process behind it, that every part feels kinda different. And I mean, sure, there's also some slow load, which is odd because in Slimy's record there isn't a slow load at this bits, but on TFF it is, so rather Slimy's server is just better and Slimy has just insanely recording skills, which he has, or TFF sucks, which is also granted, I guess. So yeah, I don't know, maybe TFF does your map a little dirty, because actually it's kind of a little bit tricky on TFF. I don't know. But the map in itself is definitely overall rather great and bad. And if it would be a little bit more visually clear, maybe even higher than 10th. But for now, you're the start of the top 10 and we can only go up from here. Le Moto WFF, the Moto Torrene. That's an interesting map, honestly. As that said, I have no clue who player 641 is, if it's a collective or like really just one guy, because honestly this map feels super like a Quill track. But I don't know, I literally don't know it, so don't take it for granted that this was made by a Quill. I just feel like it's totally the track he would do. So whoever made it, we gotta say, great desert decoration, honestly. Like, consider making a feature with rocks, because that was cooking. But apart from the decoration, also the track feels cool, and overall it's just higher than, for example, Ahead, because I feel like a WFF track like this, feeling this smooth, and I checked also a little about the invisibles, they are just slightly there from what I have seen, but maybe there's just some playing around with that weird new mechanic, so I don't know. But it feels like a genuine cool WFF track. Maybe not on the level of the Squadron map, but same time pretty cool. which is why I granted maybe a higher place than most of you would do. There's also some little flickering, but it's like an oversight I can take because it happens really just once. But yeah, I really don't know who that guy is, but he can cook. I also like previous maps of him, and this is no exception. Mono Torino, this is a super cool map. I just don't know if you would eventually grow tired of it after some playthroughs, but I can't really imagine this happening too soon. Maybe I also have just something left for those wide open maps. I just like wide track. It's used very rarely. And even more rare is that it's used in a cool way. Which is once again usually a thing I only know Aquil can accomplish. Aquil, can you just like expose yourself or like just say it's not you? I'm really wondering at this point. I know that some people know, but I don't. That's a cool map. Even if, like maybe it's Saku. Who knows? Good job, Saku. Nice map. Move on to the next. Rank 8 belongs to Rox. Rox is back with a new volume, and Rox did cook a quite good volume, honestly. I'm not sure if it's his best, but probably it is. Like, from the objective perspective, I feel like I'm just more of a Concrete Angel 2 type of guy. But yeah, Anima looks very good. I only have very few minor cherry pick issues with this map that are mainly that it's just like not outgoing in any direction really. So, you know, when I play this map, it's like, yeah, it feels cool. Honestly, the beginning is kind of slow compared to the other stuff. Like, the Space A part feels so Concrete Angel, but then we go like full speed kinda for the rest of the map, so I'm like really not sure. I feel like the beginning is just way too slow in comparison. But at the same time it benefits the song build up, so yeah. But overall, it's just kinda Rox, you know, you have great decoration. The parts of Rox usually tend to be like simplified track, but same time with those smaller somewhat skill-based part. Back then it was rather skill-based than today. This map actually has way fewer skill-based parts. Like, for example, Into Infinity or Concrete Angel, so yeah. I just lack some characteristic in it, really. Because it's really just, yeah. I probably wouldn't even have guessed that this is a map by Rox if wouldn't be the name in it. But, yeah, I can honestly not say much more about it. I mean, the city bits are pretty cool. I feel like the city bits really selling this one to a higher up than... Like, without the city bits, I feel like it would be lower, honestly. Because that way, the decoration is kinda still moving. In between. It has some... I try to use the word Besondere in German because, like, I missed to get the English word done. What's Besonders again? It's, special, I guess. I guess I can just say special. It just makes the decoration feel more special, honestly, like this. Especially that there are also some scripts in it. So yeah, I feel like just that the track is not really my thing because it's just too simple. But Rox can cook, and if you like speed maps, or like semi-speed maps, then this will be definitely for you. Definitely. 100%. You can probably know that as in regular because it just feels that smooth. But yeah, as said, I can't say much more about it than this. The best mapper of all time. Literally. Nebula is a goat. Okay, memes aside, I really like Nebula. And honestly, I know that a lot of people once again go here like, what the hell is this? But after I heard that this map is inspired by a music video, and I saw the music video, I gotta say he missed kinda the point of really, you know, doing the music video one-to-one, but same time, I feel like it feels still super cool to even consider this idea. And it's, apart from the goofy ass scripts, honestly, like especially the early, what the hell, Nebula, I don't know. I think you don't know my videos. I'm not really sure if you watched them. You can, but actually, I would like to know what the hell are those scripts in early. Why do you fly so weird in those parts? Not only on the early game, but same time overall, the Inferno scripts are weird. Like, of course, there are also some other weird scripts moving, like there are flying cars on the shades. Maybe it's just a TFF issue, I don't know, because in the record it, again, isn't like this. So I don't really know. I feel like he's maybe also robbed from the map server-wise. I have no clue. But either way, to get back on track, I love the decoration of this. I really see a lot of creativity, which is usually a thing with Napla. Napla makes super horrendous tracks. Even this track is kinda horrendous in a lot of parts. But Napla is creativity-wise maybe one of the prime examples of this game kinda these days. Because this map is kind of like a modern Revolt, just very weirdly executed, honestly. So yeah, this map is high up on 7th place. It climbed up and up because I really just admire this creativity level. It feels super unique, and despite the track being hot garbage kind of, I really enjoyed playing it, honestly, and I played it more than once, honestly, because of this. I just feel like Napla really should finally consider to let others do the track for him. Like, Napla, actually, why don't you go to any type of mapper and ask them if they have leftover tracks and just decorate them? Is it like... I mean, I think an X has something like this, that he really has to do the ways how he wants to, so he does his own tracks in the hot garbage way he does, at least in the newer ones, so his ideas fit better. Maybe you got something like this too, like you have to do your own tracks because you intend to make them like this, which is still weird to me because, let's be real, that those tracks aren't good. But I don't know, it's just like an honest thing I feel like could really improve your maps, because other stuff, like for example your feature with rocks, really feels awesome. Your decoration is going wild in my opinion, because it just feels so unique, but same time your track feels like it puts all your stuff down. Like, why don't you do the next Genjin map? I heard there's this new territory with the Pyro guys. Maybe consider doing that one with, I don't know, some guy who likes Genshin Impact. We have enough of those probably, and it's actually good in track making. I would really love to see this. Unironically, Napla has so much potential, I feel like. Sure, he tries to be something bigger than he is, but it doesn't mean he isn't something, because he surely is. And Abedab is just kind of showing me this, that there is some super great guy behind this, like map-wise, with some ideas definitely. Yeah, but don't let him cook track, please. Just don't. Honestly, I do wonder if Kami is amazed that he wasn't mentioned yet. But hey, Kami! If you watch this, greetings to you. Now I'm talking about you and the place of the unknown. I still hate this map title, but I don't care. We'll talk about the map itself. So, honestly, this shows perfectly that Kami is kinda made for Night Style. Not Night Style, sorry, it's like the symmetric, but you know, like darker maps, because I feel like he's so much better in decorating those. And his vibe just really much shows. And also I think the objects from Duck, so yeah, well implemented. The only issue is that, yeah, sometimes, maybe a lot of times, the objects are kinda too upscaled and fade out. Kami, please look at this. I know you're doing the second part of this. Please take this in consideration with the slow load and the fading out. That's major things. Anyway, now that's all the bad part. The good part, honestly, one of the best Kami tracks, low-key. I really like playing this map. At first it's a little bit weird with the where the fuck do I gotta go, but then after a while you get the hang of it and it feels super cool to play this map, honestly. It's really, really nice, really, really awesome, super cool roller coaster ride. I mean, I'm maybe a little bit biased about Kami because I like roller coaster maps overall, and I feel like Kami does some really cool of those here and there. And honestly, this made me look forward to Place of the Unknown 2. I still hate this title. Because if he can do this without the flaws, we got some great map. And I hope you guys would look forward to this too. Only thing also I gotta mention though, the bounce script is super weird. I mean, it works, but same time, come on Kami. You made like 15 maps. And not 15, I mean 50 maps. You should be able to make a proper bounce part. Come on. Please don't use speed boost scripts, by the way. Please don't. Please don't. Your previous maps really took some hard hits because of that. Please just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't touch those speeding scripts. Okay? At best, you don't touch any scripts at all, honestly. You don't need them. You can make some jump markers, sure, but like, don't touch them. Your maps are way better if you just don't touch them. Oh, and also, please get rid of that stuntplane part, because while the stuntplane flight is fine, the engage in it is super weird. Don't do it like this again, please. Apart from this, really great map. Honestly, one of the... might even be one of the big three of yours. Honestly. I really hope that your second part will just get rid of those flaws, and then just... I put Kami on Map of the Month. Rank 1, who knows? Also, another thing I just noticed. You know, looking at the record, the bellies are blue. Like regular bellies. But in the original version on TFF, it's white. It looks much more better with the white bellies. What the hell, Nagvi? What the hell? Actually, what's going on here? It looks way better on TFF. What's that about, Kami? Did you add them after that? I don't know. But the white ones look way better. I thought you used that rooflet stuff. Anyway, let's go to the top 5. And rank 5, our Nova Squad. Spring Valley by Zeke, Zindro, and Rox. Again, Rox is everywhere. He has 2 maps, literally. He's everywhere. Yeah, Spring Valley is actually old. Like, old Track of Seeds, just continued. We've got some cool decoration. And honestly, they really made something great out of that map, because it feels like very well modernized. It's just a vibe, honestly. I don't like the song. I'm gonna be honest, the song fits. Don't get me wrong, the song fits. I don't like it. That's a different story. But yeah, apart from that, it's like honestly a very cool map to play. I feel like people will enjoy this if they just give it a chance, because honestly, on the record alone, it really looks like nothing specific. Like it really looks boring. Gotta admit that. But playing it feels different. It just feels right to play it. It just feels good to play it. It's just well crafted. And you will know when you play it that this is a good map. So it's just on rank 5 still, because we got some spicy stuff up above. And it's just not really outgoing much. It's just plain simple, but very good in being plain simple. And that's what it aims for, and that's what it's all about, and that's what makes it work so well. Might even be the next WFF competition, who knows? There should be potential in this one. So yeah, I hope you enjoy Spring Valley, I surely do. And we move on to the next map. Okay, here I gotta call out a little. The 4th rank goes to Eastbourne Sinon. And here's the thing that I saw a lot of people do that I don't get. So, Eastbourne is known to be like probably the best decorator we have still. I get it. I get it. I mean, he for sure really deserves to be that title wearer, though he probably doesn't even wear that title. You know what I mean? If you hear Eastbourne, you think about crazy ass decoration. That's what I'm pointing at. So here's the thing: why the fuck is it now an issue if this decorator makes a map that isn't like fully decorated? Yeah, maybe you expect something different because it's Eastbourne. Oh my god, Eastbourne didn't decorate his map like a motherfucking maniac. Oh my god, that's such a mid map now. No, the fucking hell it is not. I can tell you why it's not. Because Eastbourne, why you don't get it probably, at least not addressing everyone, just everyone who thinks that this is the reason this map is mid. Like, you never noticed how crazy good Eastbourne can cook track. You had no clue. I already saw that Eastbourne can cook track when he made his volume 5, honestly. Because apart from guys like Nebula, for example, Nebula cooks hot garbage in track. And X cooks hot garbage in track. Or maybe like, Ironly is a little bit a different story. It's like this or that. But Espawn and Pichti, if I hear those two names, you will be aware that they cook both. They don't need decoration to show that they can map. They cook both. And while I don't like Pichti's track usually, like on maps like Superior or something, I'm aware of the fact that he can cook. He makes great track. If I like it or not doesn't matter, it's good track. So, let's be real. That people say that this map isn't that good because the decoration isn't. Being apart from the fact that the decoration is actually good. Like, are we even playing the same map? The decoration is good, sure. Maybe some spaces are a little bit too empty, but what's there looks good. What the actual fuck? I guess I'm retarded, but it's okay, I guess. This map looks good. Really, I don't get it. This map is insane for me, honestly. I actually probably play this even preferably above Breath of Skills 2. Literally, unironically. Or like Vital Death, because I don't see much fun in Vital Death, honestly. But yeah, I just wanted to point it out because fucking hell, at Espawn, please just map a normal map too. He doesn't have to go all out all the time. You don't want the guy to suffer a burnout, really. And the map looks insane, honestly. I feel like that's one of my top 3 Espawn maps. I actually, in fact, especially like it because it's different. Unironically, I feel like it was ages till Espawn made something that's not his style. So I'm all for this map, literally. It's still just on the 4th rank because like the high-ups are all pretty nice, but Espawn, I want more of this. Fuck your other maps, really. I had enough of them, you know? We have Rearview Town, we have Devotion, we have Late Bloomer, we have Breath of Skills, we have Vital Death, we have Nickelback. I don't fucking care. Bro, make more night type of thing maps. Like, actually make a decoration for Beast Mode skill too. It kinda looks like Beast Mode skill, like, bro. And I prefer this because it's new. And it's still good because it was made by you, because you can cook. Yeah, that's my take on Espawn, honestly. That's my take. It's great he did this. Unironically, that's a great step. It's ironic, I literally made a video about Dakar Desert Rally a month or 2 ago, and now those fuckers make a Dakar map. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Gurk feed Dax, or whatever it's feed Dax, because Dax provided the objects and all, I get it, but I don't, I asked him, he didn't map anything in it. It's basically just a Gurk solo map with Dax's stuff, you know, Dax's car, Dax's objects, mixed with, you know, the other objects. And while Dax considers that his script stuff, model packs are rather mainly used for doing stuff only with it, I personally like what Gurk did here with mixing it with the other desert objects, which overall, in my opinion, turns this map into one of the greatest desert maps of all time, which is great, because honestly, desert maps, for me personally, have a rough spot in the scene. It's kinda hard for most people to make a desert map, which is also why Torreni's map is pretty cool, like the Modo Torreni, not by Torreni. And Dakar Desert Rally, I mean Dakar, it's not Dakar, oh my god, I mix it with the game. It's even better in that regard. So yeah, honestly, good job for Dax doing those objects, because without him this map wouldn't exist. Because his objects are used, but same time, huge good job to Gurk to make a map with them this quick, that it's on this quality. I mean, it's super cool. I like playing it because it's just felt so unique, like the uphill driving on desert bits with a monster truck like Sand King Infernus hybrid. It's, you don't get this every day. Really not. And it's just also well implemented. I just feel like the desert could maybe be slightly better decorated, but honestly, that's nitpicking. He used the bit super well. And it's also felt oddly smooth. Like, when I saw this on video, I thought, oh my god, wouldn't you like bounce that crazy? Because I know what the Sand King does. Have you ever played Unseen Galaxy, guys? Have you ever played the Sand King wall ride of Unseen Galaxy? That's nuts. You just freaking die on this bitch because you keep hopping. but this card doesn't really hop. It just really tightens its grip once it landed. It's super awesome. Just a little bit uncanny because you never played it before. And also, apart from that, it's also insane how well Gurk used here and there some rock bits just to make some casual turns in it. So yeah, except some rough edges still on the decoration, this map is great, and sadly I sometimes think it may be the only one of that kind. Because I'm not sure how many mappers are willing to get into this mod pack and just do a map with it like this. I mean, Gurk is kinda crazy in that regard. But who knows if more people will do stuff like this. I've looked forward to it. I hope they will do more with it, because it has potential. And yeah, Dakar gets rank 3. Also for next time, Gurk, if you ever intend to make a Dakar 2, please don't use bellies as markers. I get that the markers are cool, like don't get me wrong, it's cool that you make markers, but why the hell do you think the original belly colors for a map like this are a good idea? I felt they were super off-putting. Like, at least use those wood bits or anything like that's just implementing well with the desert theme. Because the bellies were super sloppy in this. Like, the thought of using them like this. But it's also just cherry picking. But nah, it was really the biggest flaw for me in this map. It was just so outgoing, weird color-wise. But either way, I deserve rank 3. Oh boy. I don't know why, but Andrew seems to have a lot of spare time lately, or just a lot of passion regained for the game. Not just dropping his Volume 11 in January, but now 3 months later only an entire 6-minute map of Undershell style parts. Now that's something. Now that's truly something. And I gotta say, at first I wasn't convinced by this map. Not because it's bad, but because I felt like the hype is too much for it. Like, the map really doesn't look like anything special. I mean, sure, he uses the Undershell bits pretty well, but same time, isn't it like just too less, I thought myself? Because shouldn't a map like this be more outgoing, try more with the source material? In the end, it feels like just some copy-pasta. Not copy-pasta, but like copy-pasta of the Andro style mixed with like the common Undershell decoration. So I played it, and I still felt that. The map is a lot of old W kinda, and it's really not even difficult. I mean, it's an MDM labeled map, so yeah. But then I played it again, and it was still like this, and I played it a few more times and it got better, definitely, and now I arrived at a specific conclusion about it. I am most likely not really the target group of this. And I guess that's fine. For me, the map is still good though, simply because it's just very smooth. And I even kinda like it. It's just like, maybe I feel like the hype is what made it worse for me, because everyone was like, oh my god, Paradise of Undershell 3, oh my god, the map is so insane. I was really not feeling it. This map is good, but it's not insane. Really not. So why press... Wait, let me check how English grammar works. Wait. So why do I still put it on rank 2? Well, it's simple. When I deep dive in it, in the thought of doing this, so I gotta see a lot of things. First of all, this is high advanced level of track fixing in there. No scripts. At least I couldn't sense slow bug fixes, which is actually insane for a map that's parroting Undershell, the guy who literally invented slowing parts. Have you ever played Undershell Produce Paradise 2? You get slowed out of life. So that's insane, honestly, for a map like this. If there are scripts in it, good job, I didn't notice them after several playthroughs, and that's a great thing, because if you didn't notice, those scripts aren't bad, but they are only bad if you notice them. So great job on this if there are some in them. And if there aren't, still good job, because I didn't need them. So, else, what do we have else? It's a great feat to accomplish a consistent 6-spin track like this with no bugs, with still decent solid decoration with even cool bits in them, and all of that in compressed in a single map that's actually fulfilling the need of a specific topic. Let's be real, rarely a map can fulfill that feat. 6 minutes are a lot of time. Like, I personally even struggle to do a 3-minute single topic. Honestly, it's tough. It's tough, honestly, because I'm autistic. I'm probably not, but at the same time I'm probably sure I am. So, 6 minutes, simplified, HDM, OG, deserves a rank 2, in my opinion. Even though the map didn't really hook on me of the level for others. And that's fine. At this point it's fine. This might be Andro's peak and I dare to like question it. Nah. I mean, I'm not sure if Andro continues now still. He seems to be like on a cooking streak. But I don't know if he can go much higher than this. Because that's wild still. But we'll see. We'll see if he keeps continue mapping, and I would be looking forward because I really start to catch a liking on Andro still. I had some rough time with him before because the maps that people like to play of him are really the most boring ones of him, honestly. But now it seems to shift. Well then, Andro is rank 2, and I'm jumping to the first. Oh my god, he's so Russo biased. Oh my god, and the record is by a Nova guy. Oh my god, he is so biased. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Early in this month, I saw those released fucking maps with Eastbourne, with Andro, with Russo, and I was like, what the freaking hell I'm supposed to do now? So it took me a while to figure out who's the rank 1. But let's be real. I played this map 30, 40, 50 times. And it doesn't get boring. It just doesn't get boring in the slightest bit. I feel like it's getting better every fucking time I play it. And you wanna say I shouldn't put it on rank 1? Not on rank 1, which probably might be my map of the year? Like, real talk? I get it. I mean, I get it. It's simple. Most of the decorations just like towers all around. It's really simplified, but guys, this track is like a nostalgic trip in a nostalgia I never had. Like, it has some vibe of Nazo, maybe some vibe of IFS. I don't even freaking know, but whatever it is, I want more of it. I feel like this is the type of mapping a lot of guys could like go for, and mapping would be fixed. Actually, Zaku. I don't know why I keep saying Zaku, but I at this point I'm just embracing the meme. Zaku, what about you to try a track style like this? I would love it. Actually, just for the sake of that we have more maps like this. But not just Zaku. Actually, what about you, Torque? What about you, wait, who's mapping nowadays? Arctic, what about you? What about, Brian? Hey Brian, what's up? Yeah, okay, I'm doing the feed. It's alright. The point is, it's great track design for me, literally. And with the addition of Russo and then Lacia adapted Russo style of decoration, it feels like so damn great. And the city bits are like so damn charming. It might even be one of my top 3 Russo maps, actually. Genuinely. Because it's just that good for me. It's just that good for me. And you know what's even more ironic? After I watched the record again, I just noticed that there are markers below the track and the map isn't intended for draw distance. Which I never noticed because on the servers I play there is already implemented draw. Now that's actually crazy. Honestly, that's honestly crazy. And that's just this cool craft that Russo maps have. That's why I would say Russo deserves every freaking map of the month when he gets, because he thinks so outside of the box with plain simple ideas that it just feels so unique. So yeah, once again Russo wins for me. Oh my god, he's Russo biased. But I don't give a fuck. The map is just as great. You gotta live with it. And this concludes April. I love this month because while not every map is good, a lot of maps had character and a lot of cool maps were still released. So now, just make more next time. I mean, maybe not because the videos will keep getting longer, but yeah, more months like this and I'm happy. So, see you next time. where we're discussing the maps. And I really hope to see you then when we're discussing the maps. Sayonara!